Can ADHD be cured? If you have ever wondered this, you're definitely not alone. This is a really common question that parents ask, and I'm here to tell you today the truth. Now, for those of you who haven't met me yet, my name is Dana Kay, and I'm a board-certified holistic health and nutrition practitioner, and I specialize in helping families of children with ADHD learn how to reduce those symptoms naturally. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. By doing that, you let YouTube know that you'd like to keep seeing my videos, and this also really helps other people and other families out there find my videos as well. Now let's get started. A simple Google search for the question, can ADHD be cured, will tell you that most experts agree that ADHD can't be cured. But, and this is critical, that does not mean that symptoms cannot be reduced. It does not mean that everyone who is diagnosed with ADHD actually has ADHD. I interviewed genetic expert and founder of the DNA company, Kashif Khan, not too long ago, and by his estimation, only about 3% of people diagnosed with chronic conditions were actually born with them. That means that about 97% of our kids who have ADHD or a similar condition were not born with it. Instead, something in their lifestyles, their diet, or their environment is creating it. This is mind-blowing, seriously. Now, the podcast episode that Kashif was on was one of our most popular ever, so definitely check it out. I'm going to add the link to this particular episode in the video description. It's episode 51 of the Soaring Child podcast. Now, this statistic that 97% of kids who have ADHD or a similar condition were not born with it really begs the question. What is creating the ADHD symptoms for that 97%? Now, in my experience, working with over 1,000 families of children with ADHD all across the USA, I've learned what the primary driver is. And today, I'm sharing that secret with you. Are you ready for it? Inflammation. Research has shown that inflammation in the body can lead to ADHD-like symptoms, even in individuals who do not have the condition. Additionally, for those who do have ADHD, inflammation can make the symptoms worse. Therefore, reducing inflammation can be a key factor in reducing ADHD symptoms. The next question then is, how do we reduce inflammation in the body? Answering that question is the central focus of my work with families with kids with ADHD. Parents can begin to reduce this inflammation by adjusting the diet and removing inflammatory foods such as gluten, dairy, and soy, as well as refined sugars, artificial flavors and colors, and preservatives. These highly inflammatory substances can lead to an autoimmune response and in some cases damage the gut as well. The second step after removing inflammatory foods is to identify additional underlying stresses in the body, things like leaky gut, parasites, food sensitivities, bacterial overgrowth, vitamin and mineral deficiencies, vitamin imbalances, environmental toxins, where that inflammation is coming from in the body, and so much more. These factors can contribute to inflammation in the body, which can lead to ADHD symptoms. We identify these stresses through functional lab testing. We also look for the presence of heavy metals in the body. Now, the third way to reduce inflammation is to reduce environmental toxins, things like toxins from cleaning products, personal hygiene products, EMFs, which are electromagnetic fields, and technology. Reducing ADHD symptoms naturally is not just about what to take out or to reduce, but also what to put back into the body. Once we have effectively reduced inflammation in the body, the second thing that will help children with ADHD thrive is to restore the body to optimum health. To restore the body, begin with the diet and focus first on bringing in more fresh, whole fruits and veggies, grass-fed animal protein, wild-caught fish, healthy fats, and eating a variety of foods the body needs. Then consider bringing in some ADHD-specific supplements like probiotics, magnesium, fish oil, just to name a few. We also want to focus on optimizing detoxification. No matter how hard we try, we simply can't avoid all toxins in our life unless we live in a bubble, which is not going to happen. Our kids will get exposed to toxins on a daily basis. So it's important to optimize their detoxification pathways. There are various ways to do this, but a few good ways to start include eating plenty of fresh green foods, drinking more spring water, taking detox baths, and using special supplements or binders. Finally, we want to prioritize exercise and sleep, as they are both critical pieces of the puzzle for ADHD. While ADHD cannot be cured per se, the symptoms can be managed and reduced significantly. By focusing on reducing inflammation in the body and then restoring the body to optimum health, families can take a significant step towards managing ADHD symptoms. Now, I know this can feel really overwhelming. I get it. I have been there. I actually did everything I'm teaching you today with my own son with ADHD years ago, and I did it completely on my own. It was so overwhelming. Making dietary changes, spending hours online trying to find out which solution we were going to try next, fighting with my kids and my husband over all of the changes we were making, wasting thousands and thousands of dollars on therapies, supplements, new treatments that didn't work. And it was so extremely difficult. And it took a lot of time that I could have spent enjoying my family. So yes, you can go it alone. And if that's what you decide to do, I wish you the absolute best of luck. But if you want to speed up the process and save yourself both lots of time and lots of money, then I would be honored to work with you to help you get results faster. The fastest and least stressful way to begin seeing results in your home is with two things: a plan, okay, and a guide. That's what you get when you work with me. The ADHD Thrive Method for Kids is my exclusive program for parents of kids with ADHD, and it gives you both of these things. Plus, it also gives you a community of like-minded parents who are learning right alongside of you how to reduce their child's ADHD symptoms naturally. And it gives you access to parents who have already been through the program, who remember how hard it was at the beginning, but also know what it takes to get to the other side. If you're on this emotional roller coaster, if you want to stop wasting hours of your life searching Google for answers, if you want to finally both have that plan and that expert guide, then the best place to start is by watching my Thriving with ADHD masterclass. It's 100% free, and you can find the link to sign up in this video description below. So again, just to summarize, while ADHD might not be able to be cured per se, it still is 100% possible to reduce those symptoms. And it's also possible to get rid of them completely with some children when you discover how to reduce the inflammation in the body. My son no longer has any ADHD symptoms, and he's completely medication free. He was on 3 medications and the doctor wanted to put him on the 4th. But now he's a teenager, he's thriving at school and at home, and he's completely medication free. And I've also worked with over 1,000 other families, and many of them have similar stories. So remember, check out my free ADHD masterclass at the link in this video description to get started reducing inflammation today. I hope this video has been helpful. I'm Dana Kate, your ADHD health practitioner. Bye for now.